All right, guys, how you doing? I'm Mr. Flowers, and we're going to, our objective for today, we're going to review over the term imperialism. After looking at some of the results from the last exam, imperialism has been one of those items that we've identified as, being kind of like a concept that students are having a hard time with. So what we're going to do is we're going to break this down kind of shotgun style. That way you guys can kind of get the definition, what it's about. We're going to break this down into cause and effect and the examples. Okay. Then we're going to be able to explain imperialism verbally, and then I have an exit ticket for us to do. Here's what we're going to do. I forgot my pen, and I need a pen for this lesson. Okay. How tall do you think I am? 6'4", right on the dot. How much do you think I weigh? About 250, that's right. About 250. You know me, right? Dewan, what did I do before I became a teacher? I was in the Marine Corps, that's right. So I'm Mr. Big and Bad, right? I don't have a pen, so who do I want to take my pen from? You're a little guy, student, give me my pen. Okay? What concept did I just illustrate there? Stealing. I did steal, that's right, and I stole from you, right? Okay? But what concept did I just illustrate? Imperialism. Okay? When I'm...
You don't have something you want to take it to somebody else.
So I'm going to give you back your pens, because, obviously you can't do the work without it. Awesome. And see, that's usually what happens when the imperialist country gives back or trying to rectify the situation. They always screw things up. So, okay. Let's see if you guys. I'm going to go off of what you know. What is the definition of imperialism?
To take.
Can we raise our hands, please? Jalen.
A stronger country taking over a weaker country.
A stronger country. Excellent. Very good. Taking over a weaker country. Stronger country taking over a weaker country. Now, guys, I might run out of room here. I'm trying to write it large where you can see it. Okay, can everyone see this? Excellent. I'm going to write over here. Make sure you save a little bit of room, because I know my pen is a little bit bigger than your guys. So, for the sake of that, did you guys put your name at the top?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and write your name at the top if you hadn't already. Excellent. All right. So let's go in order here. Definition: stronger country taking over a weaker country. Okay, what are some characteristics about this? What in social studies, what are some of the things that we like to break this down into events? Say it again.
Cause and effect.
Thank you for raising your hand. Cause and effect. Okay, let's go ahead and write cause. A little colon after it. Kind of means that that's what's coming after. Okay. What do you think the cause of imperialism is? Let's raise our hands. Give me a cause of imperialism. You don't have it?
Cause.
What was the cause of me coming over to you?
You don't have it.
Thank you, Dewan.
Get ideas and get their natural resources.
Get their natural resources. When I walked in the room today, I didn't have what?
A pen.
I didn't have a pen. That's a resource I need today, right? I came and take it from you. You're smaller, weaker, no offense. Okay, I take it from you. Gonna go? All right. So, they need natural resources. Excellent. Why? They need natural resources. What's another thing that they need? What are they going to use the natural resources for?
Markets.
Well, they need new markets. Very good. New markets to sell to. Okay. They need new markets to sell to. Okay. Why do we need new markets? What are they making with the natural resources? What type of goods?
They make profits off of it.
They make profits off of what, though? Let me give you an example. Okay. Remember when we previously taught this? This is a textile, right? Can I take the raw cotton from, say, Africa and sell that to the public? Am I going to make any money? What do I need to make? A sheet, a blanket, fabric. What do we call that? I just used the term just a second ago. Begins with a T. Textile. Okay? This is called a manufactured good. Okay? Okay? Let's go ahead and write manufactured goods up there. They want to sell manufactured goods. Okay? Excellent. Examples. Now, in the last unit, we actually talked about some of the events during the Age of Imperialism. What are some examples from that Age of Imperialism that you remember from the last lesson?
Opium War.
Opium War. Excellent. Good, John. Let's write a few of those. Do you remember who fought in that Opium War? Who fought against who?
China and Great Britain.
China and Great Britain. Awesome. China versus Great Britain. Excellent. Okay. I abbreviated mine. You guys can, you know what? Let's go ahead and write that out. Versus Great Britain. Okay. What else we have?
The
What other event?
Berlin Conference.
The Berlin Conference. Yes, excellent. The Berlin Conference. Now, what have we called the Berlin Conference? It was like, remember, it was in quotation marks. It was almost like all these European countries wanted to
Split.
take the countries. They kind of, you guys don't remember from the last lesson? It's like a scramble for, almost.
For
Well, here's the thing. Let's take a look back over here. Okay? Okay. England they grabbed up a whole bunch of what?
island.
Well, what do these islands represent?
Country.
More importantly, against the sea?
Colonies.
Colonies. Okay? So, in Africa, there's a lot of colonies, right? Okay? So we call it the scramble for Africa. Let's go ahead and write that underneath Berlin Conference. Okay? Let's go ahead and identify scramble for Africa. That's what that was. The Berlin Conference was the scramble for Africa. Let's put that in quotation marks. That's kind of like a nickname for it. Okay? Those are two really good examples. There's a lot more, okay, but we're going to go ahead and wrap this up quickly. So just to get a general idea of what imperialism is. Okay, so we've already covered stronger country taking over a weaker one. Okay, cause. Go ahead, Jalen. What's a cause?
Natural resources.
Well, what about natural resources?
They need them.
A need. Go ahead and underline need. A need for natural resources. What's our second cause?
New Americans to sell to.
And what are they selling to the colonies?
Manufactured goods.
Manufactured goods. Can we give an example?
Textile.
Say it again.
Textile.
Textiles. Okay? Excellent. Now, non-examples. If I'm taking over a weaker country, what is like the opposite of that?
Nationalism.
Nationalism? It's
Peace
kind of...
treaty.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to put nationalism. I'm sorry. Nationalism is one of those things that is another cause. We didn't list it, okay? But that's another cause. So we're not going to put non-example. Okay? Let's not go ahead and put that one. Okay? What is kind of the opposite of one country taking over another country?
Like a peace treaty.
A peace treaty. Excellent. A peace treaty. Excellent answer, Jalen. Okay? Give me another non-example. What about when we trade with like China or India today in modern era?
Industrialization. No.
Well, industrialization is another cause because remember we had the need for natural resources because of industrialization. Okay, let's get one more non-example in there. Let's go with this. Okay, today there is trade all around the world. Okay, is it free trade or is it trade where stronger countries taking over another country? It's free trade. Let's go with free trade. Okay? Great job. Okay? So, imperialism. You guys have any questions about imperialism before we start with our little our exit ticket? Any questions? Excellent. All right, guys, let's go ahead and I'll tell you what. Just because this is kind of like a checking for understanding, what we're going to do, we are going to allow you to go ahead and keep that out, and we're going to put your name at the top. Okay. Dewan, can you do me a favor and read the directions, please?
Circle the statement or terms that are associated with imperialism.
Okay, so what I want you to do is, some of these statements and terms are associated with imperialism, and some are not. I want you to put a circle around that, around the ones that are associated with imperialism. All right, gentlemen, we just finished up our exit ticket. I tell you what, we got a couple minutes left. I'm going to give you, Dewan, the green one, and I'm going to give Jalen, I'm going to give you the red one. Okay, I want you guys to come up and work together, and I want you to circle the ones that deal with imperialism. Come on up. All right, go ahead.
You know, resources too. White American. And opium wars.
I think it spares an influence too.
Oh, you remember that from the unit. Very good.
I think this one when they lost in the war.
Does it have to do with imperialism, though?
This one got left.
Okay, I'm glad that you remember. You know about that for the World War I. But I'm going to go ahead and stop you there. Okay, how do you guys feel about those answers?
Good.
You got everything?
Yeah.
Excellent. Tell you what, just as a very good review for the whole year, do you remember what unit that's from? Committee of Public Safety. Okay, that's all right. We'll come back to that. Just kind of getting an idea for where we need to review at the end of the year. What about Congress of Vienna? Do you guys remember that?
I think that's from nationalism.
Say it again.
Nationalism.
That was from nationalism. Very good. That was from the nationalism unit. Okay. Treaty of Versailles. You guys identified that. Excellent. Gentlemen, there's the bell. Okay, guys, go to the next class. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good to go?